if you're a filmmaker, how do you decide, gee, should I put my effort into putting my stuff on Dollars and Cents TV, or should I put it on Netflix, or should I put it on YouTube? I mean, what would drive somebody to use one vehicle over another?
Yeah, that's a great question, Tom. And that really comes down to understanding Netflix and YouTube's actual model. Netflix will not work for content creators. So there's not even a question to ask, because they're not going to work with you. Unless you are a certain kind of content creator in the market, then they're not even going to mess with you. Now, YouTube on that,
you got to be much bigger. And yeah, I understand the major distinction between places like Netflix, which are pretty much Hollywood oriented, versus YouTube, which is everybody and anything. So
right.
You want to be in everybody to anything. So I mean, it's really a matter of questioning whether or not somebody would put their content on your vehicles, just put it on YouTube or others like Hulu or whatever.
Exactly, Tom. So when it comes to that question, that is the question of you remember we were speaking earlier about timing and who to start with. For us, we wouldn't actually start with everybody and everyone. No, we would start with a very specific number of content. The market works whether there's one content on the platform or a billion. At the end of the day, we still have to price what is in our market correctly to where a consumer actually pay for it. Never forget that. So for us, we don't actually have to start with a marketplace that has a million pieces of content. We would be very strategic in handpicking a few platforms or a few content creators to start with, to show how the technology works, to show people what they can get with the experience that we're offering. Does that make sense?
Oh, it makes a perfect amount of sense, because you're actually making a lot of decisions for people in terms of weeding out a lot of noise that they don't have to figure out. So, you're making, like, if somebody's making the decision which platform to use, they kind of gauge from what content's already there whether they fit that. So
exactly.
If they fit in with that, then fine, then they can kind of gauge what the value of their stuff is in relation to what they've already seen. So by not allowing it to be so open-ended that you can't price anything accurately, you're narrowing it with things that you know how to price well, and that way it will send a message to the people out there that are similar. Hey, come join us. And then as that grows, and your content repertoire will grow as well, but not until you get the experience and have the other people into that market that really know what they're doing in it.